Welcome to the next video. In this video, I want to show you the Sphinx or REST docstring style. For that, we have to go to our settings of the Python docstring generator. And here at the docstring format, we can set it to Sphinx. So Sphinx and REST are the same styles for our docstrings. If I go back now to the vector REST style.py file, I can add a docstring for our dunder init method and again for our dunder apps method as we did in the last video. If I now press 3 single quotation marks and I press enter, our tool will generate the docstring based on the Sphinx style here. So at first, again, we have a summary entry, so we can just copy it from our last video, can enter it here. Then we see the parameter parts and the exception parts here in the docstring are pretty different to the NumPy style. So in the NumPy style, we had categories separated by empty lines. And for example, the categories had an identifier name here, for example, parameters. This name was underlined by these dashes. And then we had, for example, here our parameters. For every parameter, we had 2 lines. In the first line is the parameter name, the type of the parameter. And in the second line, we had the description of the parameter and the default value. In the Sphinx style, we haven't such categories that are separated by new lines. We have here all parameters and, for example, the races line by line. So here are no separations added. Yeah, here are no blank lines between the different types. So at first we have a column param, yeah, and every entry here in the Sphinx style starts with a column and then the identifier name. So here we had parameters and we list all parameters. And in the Sphinx style, we say for every single line in the docstring what category this line should go to. And here we say, okay, this line goes to the category param for parameters. We have the param name, then comes the description, default value, and here we have in the next line the column type for this parameter x. So again, we have 2 lines for each parameter, but since we do not have these section blocks here with new lines, the Sphinx docstring needs less lines in total. So if you do not want to have very large docstrings regarding the number of lines, you could use the REST or the Sphinx style instead of the NumPy style. If you want to see it a bit more separated to have a better overview, you can use the NumPy style, for example. So if I add this docstring for the apps method again, we would see here we have the column return and the column rtype. Rtype stands for return types, it's an abbreviation. And we could add here the description and the type again. So the docstrings will show the same information, but the layout is a bit different. Okay, this is the Sphinx docstring style, and in the next video I will show you the Google docstring style, and I will see you there. Bye bye.